another day. We left the marina we more or less accidentally stayed at last night. I checked the maps when I got back to the boat, and if you zoom in even further, the right location appears, but the wrong one still remains. So yeah, some double booking of the marinas in avionics. So luckily there was a fisherman telling us this is a good place to turn around, so we did, and we went to the service docks instead and washed off the boat a little and filled our water tanks, and a nice guy there told us we could stay the night, didn't have to pay anything, just more up if we would like. We asked if it was okay to stay on the harbour entrance. There was a dock right inside of that one, and you can stay there too, but just stay at the service dock. We just moved the boat to the on and offloading part and left the fuel docks open, and we had a nice evening there, but a little bit noisy from the fishing industry on the other side of the sound, but we didn't hear any of it inside the boat, so it was good. Now we have left that marina, or that harbour, so now we are heading further north. We are going to a place in Gulen that's called Skjerjehamn, and we're going to visit some family out there. So that is the plan. The winds are really favourable until 3 o'clock or some time between 2 and 3 o'clock today. Then they're going to turn north, and it's a narrow passage up between some islands, so we're going to have to motor up there when the wind turns. So we left as early as we could, and yeah, now we're just trying to make the most of this wind and see if we can get as far as possible in this sound. Now we're heading back down the sound that we came up yesterday. That was interesting. The wind just shifted wrong direction. That was because of thunderstorms, and we got so much wind and so suddenly that it turned the boat into the wind, and I had struggled to make it grab the water again and steer. So that was interesting, but we managed to get control over the boat, and that was right outside the harbour entrance. We were focusing on getting the sails down, so that was interesting enough. It's tricky winds today as well in between these islands. It shifts direction every now and then, and so I'm just sitting here hand steering because the autopilot is not able to compensate fast enough for the wind changes. So I'm just monitoring the telltales in the head sail and trying to make the most of the wind. That gives us the highest speed anyways. So we are rounding this tip here where the lighthouse is. We just have to make sure we doesn't run into this fishing buoy over here, and we're going up this sound and heading north. And as you can see, the winds are still usable for this passage, so we are going to use them as far as we can. And here is a big terminal of some sort. I guess it's oil distillery or something. There is an oil tanker moored up there, and there's another one coming in here with a tug behind it. Well, finally we had to give up. It's now just about 2 o'clock, 5 over, and there is no more wind, absolutely none. So on went the engine, and now we are motoring the rest of the way, it seems, at least the majority of it. So it's battery charging time, but the scenery is nice. I'll let you have a look around. The oil refinery down here is Mongstad. These are the archipelago north of Mongstad. there's also another sailboat out, heading in the same direction. So I'll shoot a little bit of video further up.